Migration is as old as life itself, and history agrees with the Bible on this, as the Bible is replete with numerous accounts of migration.
God teaches how to profit. He is the greatest businessman. When you see our works, you will know that we are His, for we are showing that His word works, even in the marketplace.
Welcome to another episode of God is a Businessman Show. I am Kelvin Stevens, and it is my pleasure to be here again today. People relocate for several reasons, but top on the list is for greener pastures, the intense desire to survive and live a better life. This particular reason always results into a mass exodus. Well, you can relate to this if you are from Nigeria. In recent times, we especially termed it Japa, a term originated from the Yoruba-speaking tribe of Nigeria. It is loosely translated to run away or escape. Over time, especially as the craze got intense, the term found its way into Nigerian slang and has become a colloquial expression used to convey the idea of swift and evasive action. Many persons have spoken for or against it in the heat of it, but most people given the chance claims they will leave anyway. We saw people from varying financial backgrounds dive at the opportunity. Despite the hefty cost, talking about cost, it is no surprise people sold their properties like cars and real estate to leave. Whether Japa is still on people's mind or not is something we wonder about. Much more if given the financial alternative to start a business, what their decisions will be. So we went out to the streets and marketplace to ask, here are their responses.
If you are given two options, you're given the option of either leaving this country, jackbuying, or you are given a 20 million naira to start a business, what will you choose?
Well. I think that's a technical question. In recent time, the Nigerian economy has been quite fickle. Okay, I'll say fickle. So I've never been a proponent of the JAPÁ thing. I've never been a proponent of that. But in recent time, things are becoming a little dicey. So I wouldn't blame anyone whoever takes to the other side of JAPÁ.
Million naira in Tinubu's economy, dollar 1,100, unstable dollar.
For me, I believe we are believers of Nigeria. I believe that things are going to happen here. But so sad, if you invest in a business, you may not be certain. Lots of factors are not constant, so it may be a little dicey. So
It's a bit dicey. Japa is equally expensive.
They are giving you that. You are going to have it free. They're taking you there, you have a country.
I'll pick Japa.
You pick Japa over staying.
With the offer you've given me, the Japa is free. I'm not paying 1 naira. So I have a soft landing. You are giving me 20 million to invest in an unstable country. I'll prefer Japa.
And the 20 million is free too.
The economy is not stable.
Like
20
me,
million.
first of all, I'm an entrepreneur, so I would want to invest more in my business. First of all, I'm into media, sound and projection. Then also I'm into hosting services for schools, design applications for schools. So I'll rather put my application up, meet my highest bidder, and work on my platform.
Well,
Traveling.
okay, that's good. So you choose the money over jackbuying. Let me go to my left. So what will you
The
choose?
answer before you ask the question. I am taking the 20 million naira. Money is easy to make in a system that is still not developed than in a system that's already set. These European and American countries that you like to go to, these places are already set in the system. So for a foreigner to go there and make money, it's quite difficult. So this is Nigeria. This is a system we already understand. So I grew up here. I already know what sells here, what people will put in their money into, what people are afraid of. So I will take the 20 million naira and stay in Nigeria.
Wow, that's awesome.
20 million naira right now is like 20,000. The economy is not stable. You can't even be doing one business again in this country and think you are working. You are not surviving. So, but if you are telling me I can jackpot to a stable economy, I'm not spending 1 naira from my pocket. I think I'll prefer the jackpot option.
20 million naira to start a business.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah,
So, how do you intend to use it?
Start the business.
But if you ask me, well, I would have preferred a situation whereby we invest in our businesses, invest in our country, and we believe that there's more to gain. But for me personally, directly, I cannot really tell you categorically now, based on what I'm doing. I have a business, I have a clothing line that, by the grace of God, God is pushing far. So I may not just jump to
I'll
Japa.
go with the option of taking the 20 million naira because I think working with that money in the Nigerian economy, you can actually multiply it if you know the right steps to take and you know the right ventures to go into. And eventually you would actually yield, if you have a time frame, let's say within the next 5 years, you have a target to meet, and that 20 million can yield over millions of naira if you know what to do and you know what you're doing. So you just have to hone your craft. Well, like me, I'm into music production. So let's say I have, a place where I can actually do my music production and I'll build on royalties and, just to enhance my brand. And then people know that, okay, yeah, this is what I'm known for. That in turn will actually make going outside the country a lot easier.
literally start a business. So I have some interests, right? So 20 million naira would be just enough to have a structure, because I believe that most people JAPÁ because they feel the grass is greener on the other side. They want to make quick cash and be more comfortable. But some of us, and being a swimmer, has taught me that what really stands the test of time is your legacy. So now 20 million naira would afford me to build a structure that could give me more. I can always go out of the country whenever I want to, now in my terms, so I'll prefer that.
Some of us or some persons, why they really not thought of JAPÁ is you check their age, you check the cost to JAPÁ, especially when you have family. Yes. So they decide, okay, instead of spending 50 to 60 million, 70 million to move, let me just see and try. But if you are giving me the option of, my brother, all expense paid, 20 million naira, yeah. What's 20 million naira?
The term Japaring is like, you just want to elope just elope for just basic survival, maybe just to evade basically what to eat and drink. And I don't know, but basically we are vision oriented, and if we are going to do all that, it's going to be organic.
It's clear and simple. I'll go for a 20 million naira because I'm not a freak of the JAPÁ syndrome. Yeah, and also I'm into tech. I'm a media personality too as well, so I have so many things to invest into. And I also believe in working in my country and making it happen in my country. Most times they don't tell you the story when they get over there. It's not really too funny for them over there. Coupled with the weather and the system they're trying to get attached to, they need to accustom themselves to the different environments. It's really sometimes not really funny for them. So 20 million naira, that's a big deal.
20 million naira.
20 million naira. Okay. Which will you choose?
She already knows what my response would be. I would like to JAPÁ.
Oh, you JAPÁ, you're the JAPÁ crew. I go to him. You know something that people will always say? They'll say, you just work a year there, you get the money. Once you bring it here, it has covered everything that you're talking about. And that's something. So let me see if you have a different opinion.
I believe that what works for Mr. A may not work for Mr. B. I think the only thing that will make someone to pick Japaring over 20 million naira is only when you don't have a plan. As it stands now, majority of us here, we have plans. So what we are looking for is just a finance tool that can help us push our plans.
I will choose 20 million naira, sir.
To start a business? Yes. And you leave US and everything?
Yes, because if I'm to JAPÁ to another country, I don't know how the things there works, but I'm already used to the ones here in Nigeria, and I'm very sure that I'll be able to invest that 20 million naira, and then later I can just go those countries with my family for holidays.
I'll prefer the 20 million to run a business here.
Okay, you prefer the 20 million to run the business?
Yes.
And the reasons?
I'm familiar with the environment, and for me, I'm an entrepreneur at the moment.
Okay.
Entrepreneur. And so I can know where to start from. I can meet up with the challenges over here than just leaving the country. This country is still good.
That's good. That's hope. Hope. She says the country is good. Okay, that's good. And we believe so too. We believe so.
Well, there you have it. What will your choice be, given a chance to choose between 20 million naira, which is equivalent to about $20,000, or relocating to any country of your choice, or S1Ep2? Let us know your choice in the comment section below.
Coming up next.
What do you think is God's mind when people leave the country because of harsh conditions?
God's mind is going to be determined by so many
He's
factors.
going to accept.
I won't say God does not like it.
You heard it all, but let's look at what God thinks. God's provision is location sensitive.
What's trust in Igbo?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not so sure about it, or something like that.
No,
The English will still come.
You want to shame me today?